correspondent for the World Service. Very good to have you on the programme. Can we talk a little bit about India and how realistic it is, that target that has been set for India today?
So, already the target for 2050 were being criticized. So many countries were talking about 2050, 2060. Now in that, when you're talking about 2070, then definitely that will earn more criticism. But then, having said that, there are other targets that Prime Minister Modi has announced. Now, they look quite good, at least on the papers, but questions remain. How will they be implemented? Although, because of the solid track record when it comes to solar panels, solar power, or wind power, renewables, basically, that has also been increased from 40% to 50%. That looks promising. But the key question is, how will that emission reduction happen, particularly when they're talking about coal, using more coal?
And what about electric vehicles? Because obviously the mantra from Boris Johnson is cash, cars, trees. That's very much his focus this week. I mean, where are we at in India at the moment with electric vehicles?
Well, the electric vehicles are there in the plans and programs, although practically there are challenges. But again, when we talk to the experts there, what they say is, fine, you might have EVs, electric vehicles, but if the electricity that charge them, that power them, if that is supplied from coal-powered power plants, then what's the point? And that's the thing, you see, after the pandemic particularly, when they are trying to reboot their battered economy, India has categorically said that it would use its coal resources. And for the first time, it opened its coal mine to private companies. And they've got on the record said that they aspire to be the world's biggest coal producer. So that is definitely a big question. How will they do it? And will there be technology for this carbon storage, carbon capture and storage, or clean coal?
Navin, do you think that the pledges that have been made by India today have been slightly overshadowed by the energy crisis all these big countries are facing?
You're right. So that was definitely a major concern, not just in India, but elsewhere as well. But then, although officials have tried to reassure that they have enough storage, but mind you, even when they were talking about that, they were talking about most of the time about coal, because authorities were saying that there was no stock of coal, and as a result, there will be no power, and factories will have to be shut down. So they were quickly saying that, well, we have stocks, and we'll revamp it, we'll take it up. So yeah, I mean, energy crisis is definitely a thing. And if just quickly, in yesterday's G20 statement, if you see, they've talked about energy security. They've talked about clean energy, but they're also simultaneously they've ensured that we will be securing energy security, and that could mean also the use of fossil fuels.
Navin Singh Khadka, really good to see you. Thank you very much for your analysis.